For the sixth game, the World Series shifts back to Forbes Field in Pittsburgh. The Pirates show an eagerness for action as they work out. They need only one more victory to take the series. And the Yankees are away to a 3-0 lead. After the Yankees add a third run in the inning to make it 4-0, Bobby Richardson pulls a long drive to left field. It sails over the head of Gino Cimoli and is in there for a triple. Berra and Blanchard tally to make it 11 runs batted in for little Bobby in the series. It's a new record. After Blanchard doubles in the Yankee seventh, Richardson cracks out another triple. This one is off Clem Levine. It drives in his 12th run of the World Series. Each time the stocky 165-pounder hits the ball, it seems to go farther. Whitey Ford checks signals with Blanchard. With one out in the ninth, Cimoli singles to right field to revive Pirate hopes of ruining Ford's bid for a second shutout in the series. That brings up Pittsburgh catcher Hal Smith. He grounds to Cletus Boyer, who throws to Bobby Richardson. Bobby relays on to Skowron, and it's a game-ending double play. New York wins 12-0 to tie the series 3-3. Ford's pitching again proves invincible.
I'm Bobby Richardson, and I grew up in Sumter, South Carolina. Still live in Sumter, South Carolina, but I played for the Yankees 1955 through 1966. And if I might add a word, they won 9 out of the first 10 years I played. What a wonderful thrill to play. When I really started out, 8, 9 years old, my dad was in the tombstone business, marble and granite. And I'd go down and pick up those marble and granite chips and just had a bat made out of a piece of wood, and I just loved baseball. And I would envision a baseball game, and I'd hit that bat against that rock. My dad afforded me all the opportunities of Little League play. It was called Knee Pants League, sponsored by the YMCA in those days. But I played in all of those leagues, and then finally old enough to go out for the high school team. So as a freshman, 14-year-old, I went out for the high school baseball team and got cut. I was the last one to get cut, but I got cut. But I made the American Legion team that summer. And they won the state championship, the regional championship, and they were playing in sectional play in Charlotte, North Carolina, against Richmond, Virginia. The winner of that game would go to the American Legion World Series in Omaha, Nebraska. Well, before that last game, they took us out to see a film. And the name of the film was Pride of the Yankees, the story of Lou Gehrig. Gary Cooper played the part in the film, and I thought, what a great organization. I'd like to be a part of that. Well, it just so happened the next year, the New York Yankees had a farm club that had spring training right here in Sumter, my hometown. Mayo Smith was the manager. Came out and watched our high school team play. I made the team as a sophomore. Came over to me after the game and said, when you graduate from high school, and I was 15 then, I'll make sure you have a chance to sign with the Yankees. He kept his word. We kept in touch. And sure enough, at 17, the day I graduated, he was there, the Yankees were there, and I signed a contract with the New York Yankees. The day I graduated from high school, we had a friend here in town that owned the Coca-Cola bottling company, and he'd have made arrangements for me to go to New York and to work out with the Yankees for 4 days. He had a private plane he wanted to fly me to New York, and I said, I've never been on a plane, can we go any other way? And he said, we'll go by train. So we took the train from Sumter to Florence to New York, checked into the Hotel New Yorker, took a cab out to Yankee Stadium. Never seen so many people in all my life, and I was told to put on a uniform before their games and go out and field some ground balls and then take some swings with the regulars in batting practice before the game. And I went out and fielded ground balls, but when I stood around the cage, I wasn't about to step in front of Yogi Berra or Hank Bauer or Whitey Ford or anybody. And Mickey Mantle came up to me and put his arm around me and said, come on, kid, step in here and take some swings. And it started a friendship that lasted a lifetime. Meanwhile, I had to go back down in the minor leagues and work my way up. And I spent 2 years in the minor leagues. I played at Binghamton, New York, Denver, Colorado, joined the Yankees at 19. But I never got over the fact that Sumter had about 10,000 at that time, maybe 12,000. And New York had so many people. The first game that I played at Yankee Stadium, 65,000 people there.